everyone, my name is Natasha. Today I'm going to tell you about kids' traditional games in Korea. Korea is a peninsula region in East Asia. Since 1945, it has been divided between two countries at or near the 38th parallel. North Korea, the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and South Korea, the Republic of Korea. Fun fact about Korea. Korea became independent 2 days before Indonesia, namely 15 August. Korea has the largest lake, Lake Chungju. Korean people like to eat garlic because it is believed to neutralize blood and others. Despite being neighbors, South Korea and North Korea have some significant differences, from culture, children, education, to ideology. Kids' traditional games. 1. Red light, green light. Red light, green light is a game that South Korean children usually play. The only participant will be on guard at the first line with his back to the other participants who are placed on the starting line. How to play? The participants must stop when the guardian says red light. 2. Yutnori, Korean board game. People of all ages can play Yutnori between January 1 until 15th day of the lunar calendar. People can play this game anywhere as long as they have Yut stick, Yut board, and Yut mal. After throwing the Yut stick, the Yut mal according to the score. The first person to reach the last point wins the game. 3. Takchi. Takchi is a traditional game using paper that is folded in such a way as a card or plate. This game can be played by 2 or more people, with each person having their own takchi. The way to win takchi is by slamming the takchi that way afterwards the opponent's takchi, so the opponent's takchi is reversed from side A to side B or side B to side A. 4. Tuho. Tuho is a traditional Korean game that involves the skill of throwing arrows or long sticks into a jar or hole from a great distance. Tuho games were popular in the palace in ancient times and were played by old people, children from noble circles, or commoners. At this time, the Korean Tuho is still played by Koreans, especially on holidays. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. 감사합니다.
Hello friends, I'm Ivana Priscilla from WednesPlus, and today I will tell you about kids' traditional game in Indonesia. Here it is! First, we have Congklak. Congklak is a traditional game that requires a Congklak board and pebbles or seeds. Congklak board has 16 holes consisting of 2 large holes and 14 small holes. This traditional game can only be played by 2 people and requires 98 pebbles or seeds. Before playing, determine who will go first with rock, paper, scissors. The winner will take all the seeds in one hole and fills the holes on the board one by one from the left to the right until the seeds run out, and take more seeds from where they last put seed, and so on, until someone has the highest number of seeds, they win. Next, we have Engrang. Engrang is a game where players use a pair of bamboo, then make a pedestal as footwear. Therefore, children may ask adults for help first to make it. The hardest part of playing Engrang is keeping your body balanced. For this reason, Engrang players need to practice patiently and diligently. And then we have Gobak-sodor. Gobak-sodor is played by many people. The more people, then the more fun it is. In this game, each group has to defend their own fortress. Before this traditional game begins, draw a line to form a square. Divide the square into 2 parts with vertical line and again with a horizontal line. The game starts with honbimpa or rock, paper, scissors, then see who wins. The winner can start the game first. Each player must also be smart and able to work together. To play this game, you have to move fast, otherwise your opponent will catch you. Teams will get points if they make it to the finish line or get out of the box. Whoever got the most points will be the winner. Okay, that's it everyone. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Children around the world may have different traditional games to play, but one thing in common: they all love to play outdoors. This time, let's be inspired with children traditional games from Pakistan. Many cities in Pakistan have bustling places with vivid colors and loads of people. So, whenever they can, they like to rouse games outdoors. Hello everyone! Welcome back to 6+ Media Center. I'm your host, Timothy. Let's see some popular Pakistan children traditional games. Ounce Neech. Ounce Neech is similar to a game of tag. The game begins when one player becomes it and the rest become runners. When the runners choose to ounce or standing up, they are safe. But when they choose to niche or sitting down, they are not safe and can be tagged. The runner that is tagged becomes it for the next round of the game. Pitu Karam. Pitu Karam is an outdoors game. It is played by two teams with the same number of players. It requires a ball and 7 flat stones to be piled up like a tower. There are two teams. The first team is called the Seekers and the second team is called the Hitter. One of the members of the Seekers must knock over the tower using the ball. Once it happens, all Seekers must work together in order to restore the tower. At the same moment, the hitter tries to grab the ball and throw it to one of the Seekers. If the ball touches one of the members of the Seekers before the tower is restored, the Seekers team is out. That's the end of our adventure. Did you enjoy it? Let's all play these games outside. It has loads of fun and is a great way to burn energy. Bye!
Good afternoon, welcome back to In-Depth, and today we are talking about the traditional games in Japan. Japan has 4 main islands: Hokkaido, Honshu, Shikoku, and Kyushu. There are nearly 4,000 smaller islands. Japan's nearest mainland neighbors are the Siberian region of Russia in the north, and Korea and China farther south. Japanese culture is ancient and is filled with rites and traditions to honor the family. Children in Japan are famous for their respect, hard work, and willingness to work very hard. Japan is well known for their many cultures and their very diverse food. The traditional games for children in Japan are 1. Begoma. Begoma is one of the traditional games in Japan. It is a traditional top that is approximately 3 centimeters and often decorated with kanji. The winner of Begoma is the one whose top spins the longest or successfully knocks the opponent's top out of the playing area. Kamari is another one. Kamari is an athletic game. It resembles a game of football or hacky sack. It has been since revived in modern times. The object of the game is to keep the ball in the air with all of the players cooperating to do so. Ohajiki is the last in our list. It is similar to marbles. It is played with small cone-shaped pieces, also called ohajiki. It is generally considered a girl's game. To play the game, players scatter the ohajiki on a flat surface, and they take turns hitting one piece against another. If a player is successful, they can take the other player's ohajiki, and the player with the most pieces wins the game. That is it for today. Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next one.